Okay, hopefully you can hear me. So this should be live. Let me make sure I have everything on here because I just got home from Boston for those of you that have been following me. And it's been a crazy ride these last couple of weeks. But we got stranded in Boston for, oh my gosh, the airport like 10 hours, and then there was no flights out, so it was like 2 more days. So we literally just got home maybe a couple hours ago. So hopefully this is on. I know it's Sunday, so I don't know how many people are on here, and I honestly didn't tell anybody that I was going live on here. So we're just gonna pray that this is working. And I think this uploads later. So for those of y'all that are thinking, oh, I want to get started and I don't know how, I'm just kind of doing this thing. So I'm trying to go live on my different networks so that people know, what I'm doing and who I am, and kind of get better at it. Because how can you get better at something if you don't try it? Same thing with my YouTube videos for VLOGMAS. A lot of people are saying, I want to vlog and I just don't know what to vlog about or talk about or how to get started. No matter what you're going to start, you have to honestly just start and try something. Becoming an entrepreneur and doing kind of like my own thing, I started out going one direction and kind of went another direction, and it all just came from trial and error. But this week has been so crazy. We met with CVS. For those of you that don't know, I have a product. It's called the 8-Hour Energy Patch. I have a link to it below. You should be able to see that. If not, it'll be in this video. And I was actually thinking, how could we kind of promote the brand? So if you're watching this either now or later, I want you, if you're a brand ambassador or someone that wants to maybe try the product out and would be willing to put it on your platforms, that's something that CVS kind of mentioned to us. So I thought that I would introduce it to my audience instead of on the business site. So if you're watching this and you want to maybe get in on that, you can send me an email. You can comment below, but I'd really like for you to send me an email at Brandi@blogginbrandi.com, and you can figure out how to spell my email in the bottom. But if you'll email me and let me know, send me your social handles, your platform, the platforms that you're on, and I will be happy to send you some of the product. If you're in the US, it's a plus. If you're not, it's not that we can't sell. I know in Canada we might have some regulations, so that one might not be included. But anyways, that's out there for anyone that's interested in helping me out and you'd like to try out my 8-Hour Energy Patch product. You're welcome to hit me up and I will get you some of those so that you can promote for us, and we'll help tag you back and promote on your stuff as well. So we have that going on. What else? Oh my gosh. Oh, I have my book that I've been working on, and honestly, I just haven't had time to sit down and work on it like I would like to. As you can see, like, my room is crazy. But we just rolled up in here, so thankfully the house is kind of clean. I have my book. We have the RV situation, and that is just driving me crazy. I'm kind of like freaked out about my RV because we have been, and I'm not trying to ignore anybody, I'm trying to make sure I have these questions pulled up that I have, but the RV situation, it's sitting at Camping World, and it's just kind of a nightmare right now because we had some issues, they fixed them, and then while we were out of town, I tried to get them to let the water out of my RV, and I don't know who's answering the phone over there, but they refused to do it. So, I made a few phone calls. I'm not sure if they actually did it, but my guess is probably not. So hopefully the pipes in my other home are not busted and broken by the time I get back to it. But I put some questions out. Oh, and before I forget, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm vlogging every day. For those of you that don't know, being on YouTube, one of the benefits to being on here is hitting different goals. So one of the things that you have to hit first is 1,000 subscribers before they unlock certain things. So there's a bunch of different features, and then it comes at like 10,000 and on up, but it's just stuff that I've kind of learned along the way. I know a lot of you ask me questions about YouTube and social media, and so when I kind of learn this stuff, I want to spread that to you. So if you're vlogging as well during Christmas, I mean, we still have over half a month left, so let me know. I'd love to follow you or maybe mention you in my stuff. So try to return the favor, and thank you for everyone that has subscribed to me. I am so excited to hear your comments and talk to you and just see what you're working on. And honestly, I go look at every single person that comments on me. I look at your channel. I normally will follow you across all your social platforms if you have them in your YouTube channel links. So I am a little nosy, and I will go look at your stuff. So what else? I got a question on Twitter. I think it was about marketing tips. Let's see. Was it top 3 marketing tips? So Jen, thank you for submitting your question. I know I asked this a couple days ago, and then we got snowed in at Boston, so I didn't get to do this like I wanted. But what are your top 3 tips for someone needing to work on their marketing? Ooh, okay, so it kind of depends what platform you're on, but overall, I feel the biggest mistake a lot of people make in their marketing efforts is branding. I mean, just talking YouTube, when I go to someone's channel and I look and they don't even have it set up, their thumbnails are not unique, their name on YouTube versus the name they use other places may be different. An all-around look and feel in your branding is the most important in your marketing efforts, because people want to go no matter where you're at. If you see the Nike check mark, you know what Nike is. So it's kind of that, and you don't, it doesn't even have to say Nike. It just can be the check mark, and you know that that's them. So you want your brand to almost be that kind of golden nugget. So I would say branding is the first thing, and I see this across the board. So no matter what platform you're on, you should have like your header filled out, all your bio, your links. My next tip for marketing would be whatever platform you're going to be on, you need to make sure, and I'm winging this right now, so this is literally just out of my head, and it could be gold to you, but whatever platform you're going to be on, if you're going to be on Twitter, you need to go through Twitter, set up your header, fill out your bio, understand what people are doing on that platform and how to tweet, how to send a tweet. Go look back at your analytics. That's a big thing in marketing, is nobody ever looks at their analytics, so that'd probably be my third thing. But you want to make sure that you just become really good at whatever you're going to do. If you're going to be on YouTube, then focus your efforts on YouTube. You can use your other platforms as well, and I've put a bunch of videos out about this in social media, but make sure when you're getting started that you honestly fill out the platform and that it's the right platform for you, because a lot of people don't realize that, you know, maybe Instagram isn't even right for their business, or some people don't realize Twitter is just like a customer service platform depending on what you sell. So you really need to make sure where you're marketing, the platform that you're on, and that you know what you're doing, that you're set up properly, which goes back to the branding. And then, like I said, the third thing is probably going to be analytics. A lot of people don't ever look at their analytics. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all of them have an analytic platform. And I don't know why people don't, it's like you put everything into your marketing, your post, you craft this perfect title and have all the links in there, and then you don't even go back to look and see who your audience is, what time they're looking at your content. So you might be tweeting at 8 o'clock or posting videos at 8 o'clock at night, and nobody might look at them. Maybe they're looking at them at 8 in the morning. What if your audience is not in your time zone that you're in? And like, I have a huge presence in India. So like right now, I know that they're all sleeping, and that whenever I get ready to go to bed in 5 hours or so, I have a Christmas party I have to go to. So I don't know what time I'm going to bed tonight, but knowing me, it'll probably be like midnight for sure, or earlier, because I'm a little weird like that. And I get up at 4 a.m. All of y'all know that. So marketing, knowing your audience, posting in their time zone, and just, you really have to get feedback. That's my other tip. Feedback. A lot of people will not even ask questions. When I started out on my channel, it was actually blogging. So when I started out blogging, I started talking about girly stuff and trying to talk to girls. And I don't want to say like I'm not a girly person or that I don't relate to girls. It's just normally I've just kind of associated with guys differently. And I just kind of have that business mentality, and it's hard for me to find girls that have that same business mentality. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I started to find that in my audience, and I was like, well, I don't even want to talk about girly stuff into my audience. So it kind of turned into more of a business platform for me. And honestly, it was just this random kind of like loser friend that Naveen has. And he said something about my Amazon and eBay sales and how I needed my own website. And something clicked about the business perspective, that I was selling on other people's platforms, and then I was selling other people's products. So it led me to kind of create my own. So I've private labeled some products. I have the one I told you about, the 8-hour energy patch now, but I've private labeled some other products, and they went horribly wrong. One of them did. The other ones were successful. I just found that I couldn't like leave the house like I wanted to, and I knew long term that wasn't what I wanted to talk about. So back to the beginning of this, when I was mentioning some of y'all talk about getting started, and, right now, this is not like the ideal setup. My room is a disaster, if you could see it right now, around this computer and behind me. But I unpacked and I said, you know what? I haven't been on YouTube in a couple of days, and the one thing that I need to do is get on here. And honestly, the first thing is to boost my YouTube ratings and keep my momentum going, because it helps the algorithm. And 2, because I told everybody I was going to show up and I haven't. So the ones of you that follow me on social media, you know that I had a horrible flight delay. They literally shut down the Atlanta airport for some snow flurries, which is crazy because we just left Boston this morning with snow on the plane, and they let us take off. So, I don't know. Welcome to Atlanta. I've got to go soon because I'm getting yelled at about this Christmas party, and I've got to pack, and we're going to stay up away from the house. Maybe. I think we're going to stay away from the house. I don't know. I think we're going to stay up there where their party is, but who knows? What was the other question? I had one the other day. I always get these about social media and marketing, and I think, excuse me, I think the biggest thing is that you have to try. Just put yourself out there and try. I started doing this YouTube thing, like I said, because I wanted to get better at YouTube, so I figured if you're going to go to a job every day, then why not force yourself to do something to make yourself more productive? Because think about it. If you go to that job every day and you're trying, Ray, hey, how are you? You are totally my new best friend on social media. No kidding. And I'm super excited about our Gary V group. I'm super excited about our Gary Vee group, and I'm so jealous that you live in New York City and he's right there, and I was right up beside you in Boston. So, Shola, I didn't see you there. Hey, how are you doing? Thank you for watching. I'm so excited to have you. But I just wanted to jump on here and talk to y'all. And I know y'all both have YouTube channels. So, yay, Ray. I'm good. Yay, I know. I'm trying to do this more. I'm going to almost like force myself to do it probably more often. I'm thinking about doing like each platform, say like, I don't know, I was thinking this thing like Facebook Friday and Twitter Tuesday, kind of like just to remember it, but just to force myself to go live. And I can always repurpose them and put them on YouTube. I've also seen people do like all of them at one time, which might be a little crazy. I think I need to do like each one and learn them and then do them. But yeah, I would have went live on Instagram, but I was kind of scared Gary might be watching, and I was like, oh, I feel like a total doofus right now if he's watching. And I've been so sick. Thankfully, I like had this water party this morning and drank a lot of water and Gatorade and everything. So I still have a scratchy throat, but I'm here and I'm showing up. And Ray, why do you not have your YouTube channel started? I've been watching you, and so I want to know why you're not starting your YouTube channel, girl. I'm waiting for you to get started. So that's my call out to you, and I know people are going to see you in these comments. So that's your call out to get started. So I'm getting started so you can get started, and thank you. I hope I feel you don't need a lapel mic. Start on your cell phone. I usually use my cell phone. The only reason I'm using this is because I'm using this OBS software. So, but the lapel, you can get it on Amazon for like $6. I don't know if you, I'm pretty sure, I know you saw that video I put out where mine are at, so you can click in those and see the ones I use. But I have to go to this party soon. So if anybody has any questions, I would love for you to put them in the comments, and I'm going to do a follow-up video either live on YouTube or one of my other channels. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, eBay's awesome. But comments, please. I want to hear your comments. Let me know what questions you have. Business, branding, anything you can ask me. Mindset, I want to hear those type questions because I really love to answer those and educate other people. I literally started from the ground up, had no idea what I was doing when I started my business and on Amazon and eBay. And for those of you that don't know, I quit my 6-figure job to sell on eBay, Ray. I sold on eBay and Amazon, flipping items that I bought at Goodwill. I just figured out that I was making so much money, and I quit my job. And then someone else kind of turned me on to YouTube. They actually were talking to me on the phone, and they said, do you ever think about doing videos? I was like, no, not really, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. So I mean, if you look back at my older videos, they're so just kind of like not the greatest. And even now, some of them are, you know, better than others, but I just wanted to jump on here, kind of give everybody some updates. Like I said, we went to CVS this week. We were stuck in Boston, my RV. There's so much going on right now. So put your questions in the comments, and I promise I'm going to read them, and I will follow up on them in a couple days. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know. But one of my platforms. So either way, you may not see it on YouTube tomorrow, but I'll put it on YouTube wherever I kind of broadcast it. Of course, repurposing content is a great way to get your content out there. So I was trying to think if there was anything else that I had going on. I don't think so, but I'm super excited about this Christmas party, and I'm totally getting yelled at right now. So I have to go, but I wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and I hope y'all are all not slowing down at the end of the year, but like getting ready to kind of do this thing and get bigger. And even if you haven't started vlogging or doing this VLOGMAS stuff, just start. Even if it's just, if you're not going to do VLOGMAS, then think about this. Just post a vlog every day, maybe on Twitter, if you're not wanting to do this video, or write something. I've mentioned medium.com. So just get started, do something. Comment below if you're still not getting started and you want help getting started. but your questions. Put those below. I've got to go, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow, obviously on YouTube. I just don't know if it'll be live. So I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for good vibes. I will see you all later. Bye.